What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more 7 Deadly Sins. And today we're gonna again highlight Escanor, the brand new hero. Everybody's talking about him. Man, I'm in love with the hero. He's so fun to use. He's amazing in just about every aspect in the game. He has uses in PvE if you don't have a Jericho, which you should, but of course, like me, I've been doing some stupid things, you know. I've been not fully building up the Jericho yet. I've been prioritizing our ungeared PvP team to make that push to champion, because if you don't know, you got to get to champion as soon as possible to get those weekly gems. It's amazing. But we are going to highlight this combo here today. So, man, Escanor, he is an absolute monster, and the whole goal of the Ultimate Rush Escanor in PvP is to get him his ultimate so he can pretty much one-shot most of the relevant heroes in the PvP meta right now, at least in ungeared. I have not really touched geared too much, so take it with a grain of salt. I've been doing ungeared to get myself through Masters up to Champion, so it has definitely worked pretty good for me. I've been even going against some King Helbram lineups and doing good as well. The big thing is you need to make sure you have an ultimate for your Escanor round 2. So between upgrading his skills with your Gother, using the level 2 ability of his Elegant Blow to give him 1 extra ultimate gauge orb is really strong. And of course, you know, just all his basic attacks do so much damage when you build him for attack. I mean, in reality, ungeared, you can't really build him for attack anyway, but he is so strong. So let's jump over to the fights. Without spending too much time, we'll go over the heroes that we're using as well, do some fights, and keep pushing our way up to champion. So we're getting really close, and with this lineup, guys, you'll see here in a minute what our win-loss ratio is so far pushing. I mean, we might run into some issues when it comes to the higher masters when you're getting close to champion, but right now in normal, we are 47 of 48 wins. We're about halfway through, more in the beginning, towards Masters 3, but this is our lineup right here. We are using our Gother, our red Gother, for ultimate rushing to give him powered up skills, uprank his cards, things like that. Of course, Escanor, because he is our main damage dealer. And then we also have Green Merlin. Green Merlin is amazing because her unique ability gives +1 ult orb at the beginning of combat. So, when you combine all these together, there is one other key thing you need to use here, and that is food. You need to be using a veggie pie, a sweet apple pie, one of those that gives you +1 ultimate move gauge at the beginning of combat. This is super important for this combo. So you're going to be using food every single fight, every single one of them. And I have thrown Red Elizabeth in the back line. I know a lot of people probably use Blue King. I'm using it for that advantage on our Gother, but I have found this to work very well. The healing she has is actually really significant, at least in where we're at in Masters. It could change once you're in Champion, so take it again with a grain of salt, but let's jump in. We have our food dish all set. Let's get into our first fight. And you'll see a lot of times we can kill someone the first round and then even the second round as well. And when you kill someone the first 2 rounds, you automatically have that advantage. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. We do have the advantage, so we do get to go first. The plan is to one-shot their Escanor, so what we're going to do in the first round is we're going to pick on a different target to soften them up, to weaken them up just a bit so that, you know, we don't waste any damage in round 2, because round 2 we will one-shot their Escanor with our Escanor's ultimate. In the meantime, their bond is now really weak, so this is pretty much one of our perfect scenarios right here, so this should work out really good for us. Round 2 is looking like we'll probably use Escanor's attack, use the ultimate drain on whoever's higher. We might use it on Bon if Gother doesn't have full ult gauge, we'll have to see. Nope, looks like they're going for the full ult gauge on that Gother, so we are gonna use the drain of the ultimate on the Gother, I believe. So right here should be a pretty easy turn. We're gonna ultimate theirs. We are gonna throw on that ultimate drain on the Gother, and then perfect cube to make sure we are very, very safe for next round. There we go. One shot guaranteed on Escanor almost every single time. Drain that ultimate so that Gother cannot use it, and then perfect cube to tank up. And at the same time, our Merlin now has an active. And Merlin actually hits pretty hard the way we have her set up. So this should make pretty easy work of the other team. Although Merlin might hit us right back with an ultimate or depletion. But we'll have to see. Looks like we got to disable, so we'll have to deal with it for now. But, yeah, I think we're just going to go and hit that bond right there and just make sure he is good and dead. Might as well use that there. And just in case the ultimate doesn't kill, we will follow it up with a Cruel Sun. Yeah, good thing we used the Cruel Sun. That should finish Bond off, a level 2. Yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. We will get hit with Gother's ultimate, but at this point it's 4 versus 2, so it's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. Let's see how much damage it actually does, though. About half health, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. We can deal with that. That attack disable is pretty brutal, though, so we're going to have to spend this turn just moving some stuff around. Oh, looks like we can use it again. Might as well use both of those. It shouldn't last more than another round or two. Yeah, I think our Escanor is going to clean house at this point. He's going to do really, really good here. Those attack disables are very, very annoying, though. Honestly, you know what we're probably going to do this turn just to guarantee that we really don't have a chance to die? Let's just get a level 3 perfect cube up. There's no way a Merlin and a Gother can break through this. And now it's just taking the time to get our ultimate gauge up, and honestly, even if we don't, our Escanor will completely wipe them out. Yep, they can't break through that perfect cube, so they don't get to deplete our orbs, which is perfect for us. Let's go for the Merlin first, since she's the annoying one when it comes to those ultimate orb depletions. Oh, wow. She almost got one shot right there. Jeez. Was not expecting that from our Gother, but I will take it. And then we just... Oh, so close. Gother is very tanky when it comes to fighting versus Escanor, but this one is pretty much in the bag. There is no chance for them to win, especially with that ultimate. Alright, and let's wrap this up in true Escanor style. Just go all in on him with that ultimate. And see that big damage. Alright, so one fight down. I think we'll jump into one more just to see if we get more of a meta team, because that was, let's be honest, that team was a little weird. That was something you don't normally see right now, but let's jump over to the next fight. I don't have auto food on, so we do have to exit out and enter into the next fight. So we'll cut it and we'll be back. Alright, let's get back into it here. Another interesting lineup. Not exactly what I've been seeing normally, but I guess it is a lineup that can work. We are going to pick on that Deanne first, because we are going to one-shot the Escanor round 2. The great thing about getting Escanor an ultimate in round 1 is he cannot be controlled. He cannot be CC'd, anything like that. And look at that. Deanne is already below about 30% health. So that should be an easy, hopefully, cleanup next round as well. It just depends on what we want to do. Yeah, if they're going for our Gother first, that's not going to end well for them because they're not going to do all that much damage, sadly. He is pretty safe and sound right there, so we're going to pick off their Escanor with a big ol' attack. And then honestly, guys, I think we're going to just double attack Deanne and see if we can pick her off as well. If we can take 2 enemies down in the same round, really no chance here. Yeah, there you go. Escanor, pretty much guaranteed kill every time. Let's see what our Merlin can do. Yep, takes her out and still has a spare attack for the Gother. So, very, very easy fight. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a forfeit right here, but they might stick it out. Yep, they're gonna make this as painful as possible for us to finish this fight out, but we'll get it taken care of, I guess. All right, so let's just guarantee that we are not gonna get touched at all, and make it so they can't attack either. Plus the whole having Elizabeth on the back row, the healing really does add up across all the rounds. Sadly, we're not getting very many Escanor cards in these past 2 fights, so it's been a little on the slow side. If we can get more of Escanor's elegant strikes, it just makes these fights so much easier. So let's deplete all of that. We'll even go in with another attack there and then a Cruel Sun last. Even though, you know, it's probably better putting it first to get that extra 10% ignite damage, but it is what it is. This should be pretty close to one-shotting one of them. That should finish Gother off, and now we're just down to Merlin. And we all know Merlin can't do anything against this, so there we go. A win. Watch our Escanor fly off. Perfect victory. So hopefully you guys can understand why the ult rush is so strong on Escanor. Having Escanor, Gother, and Merlin with ultimate orb food is what just makes this perfect. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know if there's anything you want to see when it comes to 7 Deadly Sins, because we'll be doing much more content for 7 Deadly Sins and other games. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.